Welcome to the Builders Ladder with Marty Amos and Owen Chambers, the show for residential building company owners and general contractors wanting to make more money and buy back your time and build a business worth owning. We share what's working right now for the top 5% of residential building company owners and general contractors so you can implement it into your business. All right, welcome team. I'm here with Carla. How are you, Carla?
I'm good.
Awesome. And Vinny, my man, how are you, bro?
I'm good, Marty. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. Great to see you guys. And we're here today to talk about the upcoming Builders Summit, which is going to be held in Auckland, Thursday, October the 10th and Friday, October the 11th. And so we've just come off the back of a great summit, 2-day summit for our members in the Gold Coast in Australia. And I thought today we could share some highlights, go through who should come, what you're going to learn, bonuses that you'll get, what you'll walk away with, and we'll help answer any questions. All right. Sound good, team?
Awesome.
Sounds perfect.
All right. Carla, you've organized the location. You're the queen of summits. If you can run us through where we're going, where we're staying, what it all looks like.
Sure. So we are staying at the venue, a lovely Park Hyatt down in Wynyard Quarter in Auckland. We'll have 2 days there at the venue, and we got organised special accommodation rates at the Park Hyatt, and then also some neighbouring different hotels as well, catering on different budgets. So yes. Looking forward to seeing this beautiful new venue at the Park Hyatt.
Yeah, I think a massive thing is what you do overnight. So it's not just the sessions during the day, but it's the conversations that you have in the hallways. It's the guys and girls and team members that you meet during the event who are solving problems, the problems that you might be grappling with, or they're 1 or 2 steps ahead and they've actually solved those problems. And you can ask them, hey, how did you go about hiring a project manager? What are you doing to capture variations further down the path if your guys have missed them, and how do you avoid missing them in the first place? Who should come to this event?
I'm in the best seat to answer that. I think if you're serious about growing your business, and I mean aggressively growing your company, whether that's profits, whether that's time, whether that's team, or whether that's just personal and professional development in itself, then this is definitely for you. And I think if we talk about like who should come and even like what members will leave with, I think the biggest thing around this is like, this is the goal. This is to fast track results. We're going to literally jam pack into this agenda, which we can probably run through in a moment of what we got planned for that. But we're jam packing about 20 years worth of IP basically into 2 days, where like everything's going to be in a very accelerated format. But that obviously by the end of the 2 days, you can walk away with like literally everything you need, the latest upgraded best strategies that we have that's been tried and tested with more than 2,500 different building companies, all in a 2-day period that you can walk away with. So I think if that's you, you should definitely come to this.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things is being around, like the market's tightened up massively over the last 6 to 12 months. And so we take best practice because we are seeing under the hood of 2,500 building company owners throughout the world. And particularly with our members who are the most proactive, the top 5% of the market, we're actually going to be interviewing our members and going through in hot seat, sharing exactly what's working for them right now to land regular jobs, to get booked out 6 to 12 months in advance with profitable work over 20% GP, not have to compete on price. So to make sure that you're educating people on your process, your projects and your product, so the team, the quality of your work. And so if you can walk away with not just their golden nuggets, but also the plug and play tactics, like what is the high converting quote? We're going to share that our members use to land projects 25 to 30% higher on some particular projects that they're pricing. If you can get the resources, you can get the community, and you can get that one-on-one help, because we're going to have, I think, at least 10 of our team there.
Bang. Yep. That's it on.
Yeah. If you're a building company owner and you're wanting to fast track your results, and you are doing over $1 million or over, say, minimum of 500K, and you're up to 25 to 50 mil, and you're a residential building company owner, and you're either wanting to compress 5 years, what you could achieve in 5 years on your own, down into 12 months, then this is a great way to be around other like-minded people, figure out what's working best right now, get the plug and play tactics that can help accelerate your sales, improve your marketing, and most importantly, improve your profit and your margins as you grow. So what topics are we going to be covering over these 2 days?
Sure. So we've got the builders booked out blueprint for your pipeline with 6 to 12 months in advance. So Vinny, do you want to share what you're going to be doing? That's your session.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for that. So basically, literally, as I just said before, every single marketing strategy that we know works best, and as Marty said, is like best practice of what works for at least the top 5 to 10% building company owners. We're going to be putting all that into play in literally a 60-minute session then and there. So everything you need to know to generate leads online predictably, all the way through how to generate leads offline predictably, but then also being able to convert them at least 50% or more with the quotes you sign at profitable projects. Now, we did a 3-day marketing challenge, I think it was in March this year, where we just literally pulled out every single possible thing that a builder could do to fill their pipeline 6 to 12 months in advance with profitable work. That was the latest and upgraded way that we did it. However, we're going to be releasing new templates and new strategies, and this will be a first release that we'll release this to the attendees of the summit, of the latest ad templates, the latest things that you need to know to make sure that if you're serious about marketing, you want to make sure you're getting your hands on this. So plug and play lead generation stuff, plug and play sales conversion is really everything I'm going to be covering on session 1. Session 2, we'll have member awards. So this is honestly one of the most valuable parts, I personally think, of summits, because 2 reasons. 1, you get to see who is winning, who's crushing it, who's in momentum, and how they did it. But 2, you're actually in a position, as Marty said before, to literally ask them directly, how did you do that? Because the questions aren't, oh, I wish I was like that person who booked his pipeline 12 months in advance, or I wish I was able to be that builder who bought back 40 hours a week. That's not how it is at these summits. It's literally like, as soon as you see someone win, you can ask them directly, how did you do that? What mindset shifts did you have to make? What was actually the steps you had to take to get out of the red zone and into the green zone? And I think that's where a lot of the value comes from this.
I think that was the highlight on day 2 was the event, the part of the day sponsored by Boardroom, where we did the hot seat and the awards, and we covered 3 different people that are at different levels in their business. So we had Matt from the Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, who won the Fast Achiever Award. And do you remember what some of his actions and results? He took massive action and changed his business in 90 days, straight out of the gate. All he did was he went, right, I'm not happy with my existing results. I'm going to go all in on this. And it's amazing what you can achieve in 90 days if you put your mind to something, whether it's diet, discipline, relationship, or business, let alone where you can be in 12 months with some one-on-one coaching, a peer group to hold you accountable, a community that will support you, and plug and play content that you can execute straight away that's proven to improve your profits and systems.
Yeah, exactly right. No, for Matt, he implemented, it was 24 systems in the first 30 days. So he literally just like, as soon as he started this program, he's like, I'm ready to take action.
Pricing from profit to a target margin, his opening script, his information pack that he sends out prior to going to do a site visit, his forecast versus actual labor hours, his team goal. So we have a team meeting structure for getting your team on board to buy in that, hey, we're going to start measuring things. We're going to start managing the business professionally, and we're all going to win. And when the company wins, here's how you can win. Great guy, made some massive changes. Then we had Justin from Sydney, Justin Cook, who is a weapon. Not only does he run a great business, but he also did all this in amongst with looking after his kids, runs ultra marathons, coaches jiu-jitsu, coaches some of the sports team as well. I can't remember what it was. Might have been rugby league or baseball. And do you have his results there at all, Vinny? Do you remember what his...
Word for word. So we did a hot seat with him last month, and we worked with him quite closely on this. It was like roughly 10 months ago. His situation was not how it is right now, like almost 5 to 6 figures in negatives, where his accountant basically had to go to his accountant and realize, okay, the financial situation is a lot worse than this. And within a 6 to 9 month period, it was actually a few things. One, there was a mindset shift he had to make, was like, I could either go get a job for someone else, or I can keep progressing my business as I should. And he chose that path. Then the second thing is you actually have to take relentless action to get out of your situation and into positives. And basically results over a 9-month period, cleared all debt, turned 95 negative net profit into now plus 75K net profit after clearing debt. So obviously that will be a lot higher. Healthy margins, healthy cash flow, booked out, I believe, 10 months plus in advance. On track to could triple his revenue. I think it was at like 700K. Now it's around like 2.5 mil in terms of contracted work, and reclaimed 30 or 40 hours of his time. Like, results are insane. And he obviously was well deserving of the Member Momentum Award. But like, that just goes to show that even the members at the last summit, when they heard him and was able to ask questions, one, it's very inspiring, obviously, because you can see literally a builder or a building company owner like yourself go from X red zone situation to Y green zone situation. And you're actually able to ask those questions like, Justin, how the hell did you get out of that zone? How did you literally get in the mindset shift that, I'm not going to get a job for someone else. I actually want to progress my business. And that's why I think that, as we're agreeing upon here, everyone, like, the awards is the most valuable part for sure. I believe.
And then Dan and Brad from Sydney doing around 3 mil. They have revolutionized their business. They've hired virtual assistants for contract administrator, QSing. They're opening up a second location. They bought back their time, and they're just running their business professionally with the right systems, how they should have been all these years. And they've reduced a lot of the stress, a lot of the chaos, and they're now in control, clear on their goals, very crystal clear on their numbers, and just growing a fantastic business with a great team.
100%.
All right.
100%.
Now, what are the other sessions?
So we're ending day one with a networking event offsite. So we're going to Dr. Rudy's, where we're going to be having 2 hours of getting to know all the other people in the room. The attendees get to have a chat with all of the TPB team. So we'll have around 10 crew there. So that's day one. And then we will hopefully everyone has a good night, and then you wake up early on the Friday. And for those that are keen, we're going to be doing a nice walk around the West Haven Marina for everyone to check out all the beautiful super yachts, and then start the day. On day two, we've got a keynote international speaker, Freddie Bennet, and he's going to come along and tell us all about his career and how he's managed to achieve some pretty big record-breaking stuff. I think he's even broken through a few records, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a Guinness World Record holder for several things. He's run to the North Pole. He's run through the Sahara Desert. He's broken multiple Guinness records, and he's just a guy who's very inspirational. So if you're feeling that you've plateaued in your business and you want to know how to get out of a rut, this is going to give you some great tools, frameworks, and stories that you can apply into your business. The second thing is that if you're on fire, but you're feeling maybe a bit overwhelmed, then this is going to show you how to get some structure and be able to push on to the next level without it consuming your life. So yeah, looking forward to that session.
Nice.
And then right after Freddie, we've got the Boardroom panel. So do you want to tell us a bit about that, Bennet?
Yes, Boardroom panel. So essentially, we want to think you in the mindset of how you can ask an expert builder, someone who's absolutely crushing it in one specific specialty. So whether that's someone who owns sales, like they're just booked out 10 to 18 months in advance, like one of our Boardroom members, Simon Manor, who actually is that, and he's got a super high conversion rate. We'd love for you to learn directly off people like that. Or whether it's that you're mastering your pricing and estimating, like you just price very accurately, you price very fast, you price very efficiently, and at a target margin of 20%. So really what's going to happen is much like our masterminds, where you're able to connect with other builders and get help on some of the things that you need help with. We always say that a rising tide lifts all boats. So there's going to be things, no matter what, in mastermind sessions or in expert builder panel sessions, there's going to be things that you're doing very well in that other members won't be. And vice versa, there's some things that you're not there yet with, which other members are crushing it at. And the goal is that a rising tide lifts all boats, which is what the expert builder sessions are for and the mastermind sessions are for. So you can connect with each other, get at the same level, and build momentum to achieve results faster. That's really what that looks like as well. So we want to ask the top members that are crushing it in one specific specialty, you're able to ask directly what you need the most help with around that. That's what that looks like.
Love
Nice.
it. All right. Now, what about fun, good times? We're very much about health and fitness at the Professional Builder. We consider ourselves business athletes. So what are we going to be doing to either calm the mind or get fit?
Well, the beautiful venue that we'll be staying at, Park Hyatt, has got this most amazing gym. So I think we're going to be organising a CrossFit session for those that are gym bunnies to go in and have a look. And it's got 2 amazing swimming pools as well for those people that like to swim. And yeah, we'll be doing a couple of sessions of walking around the West Haven Marina, which has got a beautiful walkway along the waterway there.
Awesome. Love it.
Nice.
We'll pump some iron. We'll throw some tin around and get fit.
Nice.
All right. And what will people walk away with? What are the bonuses? I think one of the sessions that we're going to do at the end is we always do a plan for each and every member. So we get clear on what are your goals? What are the roadblocks that are holding you back? And then what are the particular strategies that if you were to implement them in the next 90 days will make the biggest difference to your business? So everyone will walk away with a customized plan, and actually in the planning session, our coaches go around with you and we get very clear on that, and we give you the tools to walk away with a custom plan to take your business to the next level. What are the resources that people will also walk away with, team?
Oh yeah, so definitely all our most popular downloads will literally be all over the tables, available for every and any attendee. So that can range from pricing calculators, employee onboard docs, job ad, plug and play templates, website audit templates, all that type of stuff. But really, even like business planning sessions, P&L financial reviews, we want to make sure that members can walk away with extra bonuses in terms of the actual things that we're going to be delivering. But you're right, finally, they will leave with a custom game plan based on everything that they've learned, acquire, and build over that 2-day period, which is going to be many sessions on many different topics, ranging from sales and marketing, numbers and pricing, team and systems, etc. So basically, we will need to compile that all into a game plan. So every member knows exactly what they need to do over the next 90 days. They'll make the biggest impact to the building company in that next 3 months from there.
Absolutely. Yep. And so there'll be up to $5,000 worth of resources, including a workbook that you'll walk away with. And we will give you a custom post-summit one-on-one game plan with one of the coaches for you to help get that into play and make sure that you're crystal clear on what you need to do and you have the right resources to make those plans become a reality.
Nice.
And what did people have to say about the last one? What were some of the highlights? We went around and we got videos from everyone, but if we were to get a short synopsis, what are some of the golden nuggets from last time?
I think number one was just connecting with other people or other builders who are in their situation. Because like everyone, all our members and all the attendees, obviously, they know that they get a great result online. There's a community there with what we deliver. Obviously, we do it really well. But there's just the vibe in person is just, and the connection's so much more different. And I think that was the biggest takeaway from them all. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think some of the highlights for me personally, if we take our own highlights, is one was the morning walk along the beach on the Gold Coast and having a meeting for a coffee with the guys, walking along the beach, and chatting business. That was one of the highlights. Then going for a swim on another morning was one of the highlights. Doing a workout, shout out to the fit athletic professional athletes that I worked out with on Friday afternoon. That almost killed me. That was great. Did a chest workout with 8 of the boys. And I think, hearing the inspirational stories. And a big one was going to the casino on the Friday night at the Gold Coast, going to the casino, having a few beers, doubling down on black, and paying for the summit basically on a couple of hands of blackjack.
Nice.
Yes.
So good. That's awesome.
What about
any
you?
highlights for you?
Well, other than getting sick for 24 hours.
Definitely the networking. I think so many people just said it's meeting other like-minded builders that are in a similar situation, hearing from the ones that have, done some things really well. There was some really awesome marketing examples brought in by other members to show how they were, really excelling with their sales tools. But yeah, it's that networking and hearing each other's stories. But yeah, we also had partners as well. So it wasn't just the business owners, it was business owners and their partners. So, talking to those wives and hearing how they work in the business as well.
Exactly. Great opportunity for get on the same page with your spouse or business partner, bring them along. What are some of the common questions that we get asked? I guess we'll throw lots of random ones out there, but when does it kick off? How long is it? And where is it?
Yeah, so I can definitely answer that one. So it's we're on Thursday and Friday, the 10th and 11th of October. The kickoff will be at 8:30 each day. The first day will go till about 4 o'clock, and then we're going to do the mix and mingle event in the viaduct from 5 to 7 p.m. Second day again starts at 8:30. We will be finishing a lot earlier on the second day because we've got this really cool networking event at 2 o'clock where we're going to be going and doing a harbour cruise in the Waitemata Harbour.
Nice.
all around the place on this big, huge charter boat that's going to holds up to 150 people. So another amazing opportunity to reflect on what people have learnt, share some stories, and make some new friends. So that will come back and finish at 4 p.m. on the Friday.
Absolutely. So I think if people arrive on the Wednesday, so get there on the Wednesday afternoon, stay the night so you're nice and refreshed, you don't have to rush in the morning, Thursday, Friday, and then you can choose if you want to leave Friday evening, or most of our members stayed for the Friday night, went home on the Saturday slightly hungover, and enjoyed a great night out. The casino, or in Auckland, we've got a casino as well, but there's also a local great nightlife down the viaduct as well. Who is this for? So can I bring my business partner?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay. Should I bring my office manager, project manager, or wife?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. Are meals provided? What's the story with food and drink?
All food and beverage is included in your ticket price. So you will get morning tea, lunch, and the networking food and drink in the evenings is included as well.
Awesome. Will there be, here's a technical one, will there be a recording one of this so that if I go home and I can't remember the golden nuggets that happened in that session, will there be a recording?
No, not that I'm aware of.
You got to make sure that you're there. Exactly.
Strictly a live event. Particularly
if people are sharing their golden nuggets and they're sharing, insider secrets on what's working right now in their business, sometimes we want to keep these just within our community. So if you want to get the gold, make sure that you come along. We'd love to see you there. And how much is it going to be?
We've got a special early bird price at the moment where you get $100 off. So if you go online to www.buildersummit.co.nz, you can register and it's $595 for the ticket price. And that's $100 off. For 2 days, food and beverage and all the beautiful education, $5,000 worth of learning, I think you said there, Marty.
Yes. Yep. So $5,000 worth of resources, and also golden ticket going forward to one of our webinars over the next 90 days, and then a one-on-one coaching session. So all that valued at up to $5,000. And also I heard that someone might be launching their book at the event. So assuming that the publisher gets everything done on time, you will get a copy of the Profitable Builders Playbook. My book, just It's only taken 21 years to put it together, but goes through in depth how to build a great team, how to build your sales and marketing system so you're booked out 6 to 12 months in advance with profitable work and you have great people showing up, well-educated, nurtured, wanting you as their local builder. Then numbers and pricing, how to price jobs to a target margin, control the labor on the way through and make sure that you improve your cash flow. And lastly, team and systems, how to build a great, well-systemized professional building company so you work on the business rather than in it all the time. So everyone will get a copy of the book as well that comes along.
Very generous of you, Marty, to add that in.
Here to help. I figure that there's too much great info in here to share, and the more people that we can share it with, the better.
Good take. That's good.
All right. And then lastly, but unless anyone else got any rapid fire questions that...
Here's one. For all the content sessions that we're delivering personally at this summit, I want everyone to understand and know that this isn't going to be regurgitated content that's already on the membership site. This is going to be upgraded, the latest and best strategies of that specific topic. There'll be one session for sales and marketing. There will be one session for team and systems, and there'll be one for profit and numbers and pricing, which will be held by the best coach, performance coach, or specialty coach to run that session at that point in time. And I will say it's not regurgitated from the membership side. Everything at the summit will be the latest and best, and also the most upgraded version, typically in some way, shape, or form, whether that's more plug and play resources, whether that's a different frame of mind to have it, etc. You'll get the latest, and always, like every attendee, will get the first release on basically the best and latest resources. So I just want to make sure that everyone knows that you're in a very valuable position if you're attending the summit. That's for sure.
Yeah, I did have one member say to us, why aren't you charging a lot more? You should be charging at least $5,000 for these 2 days with everything that you're giving away. And my answer, I took a while to think about it because I was like, yeah, shit, you're right. We should be charging more. And then I thought, well, we want to make this info available to as many people as possible, experience what it's been like being in a transformative community of people that are not just getting the right systems and education, but they're actually applying it. They're taking action. So rather than just education, we're all about transformation. How do we take that education and help you apply it to your business in the few areas that are going to make the biggest difference for you? So yeah, the more we can help spread the word, help people get some quick wins, share what's working on the inside of the community, I think the better for everyone.
Nice.
All right.
Well said.
And lastly, let's land this plane. Where do people go? How do they go about getting a ticket? There are only 100 tickets available too, by the way, because
yes, we are limited with the space. So we have got 100 tickets. So first in, first serve. You can register online at theprofessionalbuilder.com. There'll be a link there from the main website, or there is also a special Builders Summit website called buildersummit.co.nz. But yeah, 2 places you can find the link.
Easy.
Love it. All right. Love your work, team. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
Have a great day. See ya. See
you guys.
Bye.
That's it for today's episode. Tune in every week if you want insights into what's working right now for the top 5% of residential building company owners and general contractors. There's 4 ways we can help you. 1, join our free Facebook group for tips, processes, best practice. 2, go to www.theprofessionalbuilder.com to download some resources, look at case studies, see what's possible for your business. 3, schedule a one-on-one chat. We'll have a 15-minute chat, see what we can do to help take your business to the next level. No obligation, give you plenty of tips. And lastly, get a copy of the new book that's come out to help make your business more profitable. Cheers.